At what point did it become okay to blame a victim? Someone who has genuinely been assaulted, whether it be verbal or physical, some form of harassment, whatever the different varying degrees of it. At what point did it become okay to blame a victim for someone else's actions that were unwanted? So now here's an example of that. A girl is walking down the street wearing a skirt and a tube top. She gets verbally or physically assaulted. She goes to say something about it. The first thing that a lot of people will ask is, what were you wearing? Now, it's one thing to ask what a person had on during an assault like that, because you want to see if what the person is wearing corresponds with other cases, or their physical description matches other physical descriptions of other possible victims. But there's another thing entirely to ask a person that question, because one, you are about to shame and blame them for the fact that they got assaulted in the first place. There have been so many times I've had these conversations with individuals saying things like, if you dress provocatively, you're asking to get harmed. And in different places around the world, provocative is described at different levels of clothing. But here's my opinion, and I have no problem giving it, and I know some people won't like what I have to say. I do not care if a woman is walking around half naked showing her wobbly bits. That does not give an excuse for her getting assaulted by someone. She said no. No means no. I don't care if she's showing half her body. The answer is no. Let's take that back another step. It's not just women who get unwanted attention. So I wonder sometimes when a guy goes to say something about being harassed, do they ask him what he had on? Now, that's a totally awkward situation for me to even go into, because I can only tell you the female perspective of it. But I do know for a fact that men do get unwanted attention. So it's not just something that happens to women. So let's just clear that up right now. But sadly, for some reason, people seem to make jokes about or think that it's okay to laugh at someone else's pain. So let me just say it this way. Once a joke that has been made at the expense of another human being reaches that human being and they tell you it's not funny, it ceases to be a joke. It turns into bullying because the person has made it clear that it's not funny to them. That joke is at their expense. They are choosing not to pay for it. So it's not funny. Stop bullying people. Which brings me into another aspect of this, and it's bullying in general. I do not approve of it. And here's a bit of a confession. I actually suffered being bullied in my school years. Sometimes it was just one bully, sometimes it was multiple people who chose to make me the object of their bully affection. Did I ask for it? No. Did I want it to happen to me? No. It really did change the way that I interacted with people. And if you went to school with me, this will probably make a lot of sense to you now why you didn't see me in the lunchroom or you started not seeing me at all. It's because the harassment got to a level that was just out of control. So here's my thoughts when it comes to that situation about the bullying. the thing that really troubled me, looking back on it now as an adult, was the fact that teachers and other adults and other schoolmates turned a blind eye to my distress. Some of them even laughed about it, and some didn't even really see it even happening. So honestly, I'm at a point right now that what I would like to say to all those people who really did bully me is there has not been a day that has gone by that I didn't hope that you turned your life around. Because bullying a person does more damage than what you probably even can imagine. Some people can handle it better than others, and some people turn out just fine. But other people suffer all kinds of damages because of the fact that you just wanted to have whatever fun at somebody else's expense. So I know this is probably getting a little bit real, but if you are someone who is being bullied, if you are someone who is truly a victim, it is not your fault. Those people who do these things have their own issues or problems or whatever is going on with them. It is not your place to take the blame for their actions. So I hope everybody's doing good, staying blessed and feeling well, and I will see you all next time. Feel free to let me know what you think about what I was talking about, and I will see you all next time. And yes, I just repeated myself, but it happens. Bye.